Hey guys, welcome back, and this is 14th of February, which is officially 10 days until my birthday when I will turn 36 years old. And for those who are new here, my name is Sima and I live and work between Paris and Almaty, which is in Kazakhstan. Paris is in France, and I used to work in fashion for most of a decade, more than a decade, and now I work in wellness. I started my kind of wellness journey something like 6 years ago with big journey of my weight loss. You can see the whole story right here. Here's the link. And from then it was something opposite to roller coaster because everything aligned together. That was the best decision I ever took, and I can totally and 100% say that this was the best gift that I made for myself so far. And now in my almost 36 years old, I am here to get ready and also to share with you actually 5 things that I think I wish I knew before 30. Let's go. So we will do 2 in 1, and I already cleaned my face with this product. I am traveling now. I am in Prague, and I always take with me these minis because it's just so convenient. This is a Lives of Skin hydrating cleanser, and my step number 1, I already cleaned my face, and we are moving into step number 2. This is cute mini vitamin C firm serum. And moving on to the main topic of this video. So first thing that I would 100% prefer to know before my 30, that comparison is a trap. I used to, and still do actually, compare myself to others, and sometimes it works as a booster, like something that I wish I wanted in my life, and I start doing it. And sometimes it's just 100% opposite, that I feel lost and upset and I don't like myself, and I start even sometimes I start to procrastinate, like, okay, this is too late for me because this person already has this at this certain age, younger than me, and maybe it is too late for me. And sometimes I even think that, well, maybe it's also too late to start sort of like a project or something that I really wanted. So when I feel it, I always back up and think like, Sima, you have to admit that there is something in this person or in this particular event that trigger you, and something that you can take power from. And maybe there is something that you want in your life. So I just decided to turn this around, and even on social media, if I see something that I feel like, well, I don't have it and I don't feel good about it, I always put a like, and sometimes I even comment to this person to actually admit that there is something that I want, and just to give it another energy. From comparison, it's something like an admiration, and okay, this is something that I want, what I can do about it. So remember, and not remember, just really, if my mother or my father would told me that this is a trap, I wish I knew that before my 30, or even much earlier in my teen years. But here I am. So let's go to number 2. So step 2 of this getting ready is that I'm gonna put it this cream. This is Peptide Antioxidant Advanced Firming Daily Treatment from the same brand. And funny story about this brand, it's not that I'm like a fan of Lives of Skin, but I think their products are great. I actually prefer to mix, like to try other products too, other brands, but they made it so easy to travel with These minis are just so cute and easy to buy in Kazakhstan, so that's why I have it always with me when I travel. So number 2 is when you feel like when you get a question and your inner answer is no, then it's no. Don't try to find an excuse. Don't try to explain the situation later. Like, you know, when we always have this thought after, like, maybe I should do this, or maybe this person saying something that is right for me. If first answer was no, then it's no. This is your gut telling you, move on. There is something more interesting for you in the future. Blah. So number 3 is I am going to put this SPF invisible sunscreen gel, and it's also water resistant from the same brand. And you know what I like? That it's kind of shine. I have this super clean face and it's shiny. I just love the after effect. So number 3 is to stop outsourcing your decisions, and also stop seeking for other people's opinions. You know, like if there is a question that I have and I can't find an answer, I start to, yes, I might ask my loved ones, what do you think? But the last decision would be mine. And I oftentimes find myself finding a decision during the meditation. I know it might sound woo-hoo and or like weird for some people, but since the meditation thing is getting bigger and bigger and something part of like a part of the daily routine to many people, I say if you are in doubt, never ask anybody else for a decision that you will take. Go meditate for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes and put an intention to have an answer once you will finish. And most of the times I always have a decision at the end of the meditation, or I will just make it longer, but never outsource your decision, because you have to blame yourself. Only you are the one who took the decision, because you know, like blaming somebody else for something happening in your life is just nuts. So don't do that. So step number 4 for me is that I'm gonna put this Westman Atelier highlighter in color called Nectar. I love the name they give to their product, and you know, just using it is a pure love and luxury. So number 4 is move your body. No matter what, and no matter how advanced you are, doesn't really matter. Start with something small. You can do steps. You can do steps outside. You can do steps on a stepper. You can do actually whatever. You can start a gym membership, but one thing, move your body. For my family, it wasn't really a case, because you know, were so concentrated on something different. We were concentrated on music because I graduated from musical school, and my sister as well. For us, it was something more valuable, like for my family, for my father, for my mom. And sport wasn't really a problem or a case. I think we have to teach kids to do movements, any kind of movements, to teach them young, because it's just part of life and part of the daily routine. They have to remember it's the same thing as brushing your teeth or like drinking water. You have to move your body, and this is up to you to find a way how you will do it. But I started doing sport when I turned 30, and now I just can't imagine my life without it. But what I wish I knew, that this is very important, same as brushing teeth. So step number 5, and this is gonna be the last one for me for today, because it's rainy, the weather is gloomy, so I will adapt. I'm not gonna put any kind of like foundation, although I have it with me. Just very simple, a bit of the highlighter, and this is mirrored lip balm, lip and cheek balm. The color called Cheeky. I love that, it's very creamy. So number 5 is, I would say, the most important number 5 here, that clean eating isn't a diet. I was taught that diet is something that starts and has an end. My mom used to diet all the time, and she was like encouraging me to do the same. And she was very young when she had me. She was 21, so imagine she was a baby, having a baby, kind of like that. So when I was at, Mom, I think I'm kind of, I have to lose weight, and she was like, yeah, let's do that together. She saw it as a fun. But thinking of myself now, I wasn't really a kid who needed to lose weight. What I wish I learned earlier is that clean food and healthy eating isn't a diet. It's just a daily thing. It's just something that you live with. It's something normal. The society consider healthy and clean food as something not permanent, something that will come and go. But telling you, both of my parents unfortunately died from diabetes type 2, and this is part of their poor food regime, and especially after our mom loss, all of my family, we started to even think of it even more carefully, and we actually taking care of it. So for myself, I started healthy lifestyle and my wellness journey when I turned 30, but I wish I started it way earlier, and now I'm trying to teach this my siblings, my younger brother who's 13 and my sister who's 18. And lucky us, we have my other sister, she's a nutritionist, so that helps a lot. But even in my business, this is what I'm trying to pass, and this passes a torch, or like trying to teach my team, and they are trying to move this message to our clients that everything that we make at Shushu and everything that we cook in our cafe, for those who doesn't know me, I own a cafe, healthy cafe in Almaty, and what we're trying to pass to our clients is that this is something that you have to do every single day, and this is non-negotiable. That's it, and I recorded this, as I said, this is today's 14th of February, St. Valentine's Day, and I'm sending a lot of love to you guys, and this is a moment to remind yourself that love starts with you, and I hope this was helpful, especially last two, but honestly, I made a post on Instagram with the same sentences, and that's interesting. People keep saving it and we're sending it to each other like it's something new. So thank you so much, and happy Valentine's, I guess, even though you will see it, this will air on my birthday. Thank you so much.